How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Yes, it is, apparently. I'm kind of responding to it. What the hell am I doing? Wrong scene, boy. What are you doing? Hi, y'all doing? Welcome back. Patch 11.0.2. It's live realms, pre-patch realms, whatever you want to call it. This patch includes a bunch of global tech nerfs from the beta. And a bunch of buffs, rogues in particular. So at the very least, rogues should feel pretty good right now. I mean, rogues have felt pretty decent-ish on the beta, like surprisingly better over the last few weeks. But yeah, here we are. No topless stream. All good, do we? Maybe one day, I got it. So, yeah, 9 more days until we'll hopefully get some much needed buffs for some classes which are going to be dog water at the moment. You mean on the beta or you mean on pre-patch? Because pre-patch and the class tuning is not designed for the current Dragonflight, or I guess like level 70 live realms, right? All of the class tuning is designed for level 80 stuff. So some classes are going to be doing some wacky, too much damage or a little bit, not enough damage at level 70, right? But yeah, it's not going to be tuned for level 70 at all, right? So some classes are going to be doing wacky stuff. Like rogues have been really undertuned. Well, Beastmaster Hunters are doing almost 1 million DPS at their peak. So yeah. But yeah, so beta's been a little bit different though. Please, fire mage buffs, bro. After they nerfed, look, remember that one patch? I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, Robin, but there was one patch where they were like, well, okay, want to make less living bombs because there's like performance issues with that, you know, with everybody exploding at the same time, literally tanking people's FPS in game, and they're like, yeah, we don't want to like ruin the in-game performance. Like, we want you to be able to actually see what's happening on the screen, not losing FPS when the living bomb goes off, literally exploding your frames. So we're like, okay, we'll reduce it to like 8 living bombs, but they'll juice them by 100%, and we'll reduce the proc rate or whatever. That mages were running around blowing everything up, literally everything up with the living bombs. And they were like, okay, reduce it back down by 70% or something. It was wild. And I was like, living bomb does nothing. I feel you on that, dude. They really want to make mages play Flame Strike. Like, I feel like Flame Strike is an ability, and it's fine. Make it a build around Flame Strike. Not a lot of people would prefer to do, right? This isn't Shadowlands where there were literally Flame Strike bots, which was pretty strong for the time. But man, like, if they wanted Flame Strike to work, they should make it so that you have to sacrifice. So if they want Flame Strike to work, when you buff Flame Strike, you also gotta buff like single target aspect of your spec, right? Maybe like tie Flame Strike and Pyroblast together, or then make it choose, right? You either play a Living Bomb build, a Mastery build, or Flame Strike, Pyroblast tied together kind of a build, right? So then you can like, okay, I can invest into Flame Strike, and that also juices my Pyroblast, so it's single target and AoE. I'm cool with it, right? I don't know, something's gotta go, dude. Something's gotta be done. I miss Living Bomb. I don't want it to be insane, but I miss Living Bomb. SC Evoker needs some single target love, dude. I don't know if you were looking at a, so there is a sim that floated around, and apparently the person who made that like sim compilation or whatever, they were, from what I heard, I don't know how real this is, but there is a sim of classes on how they're performing in the beta floating around. Let me get the music back up and running because it's too quiet in my head. I don't need silence. So there was a sim, like a compilation of like where classes are in beta tuning. Apparently what I heard is that person that made this was getting like kicked out of a bunch of discords because it was like, okay, this thing is not really real. It's like skewed or something. But it was like, okay, no, we don't want to promote this. Nope. No. Something was foul about it. So if you're talking about that, people were saying something's foul about it. I would just like, I think save bet is if you've seen any kind of like sim compilations or whatever of classes on the beta, don't trust them, don't believe them, right? Tuning is not done by any measure. If you use sims, but I can't remember who it was. Yeah, if you saw any sims, just assume they're probably not real. Just assume they're not real. The best way to find out like how class is doing is actually playing on a beta. By the way, do you guys want to do some pre-patch or beta stuff? Because I want to do more beta things. Bro, they were kicking me out. Who's kicking you out? What's happening? DH needs some love. I don't disagree. DH got a couple of buffs apparently on the what is it? DH has got buffs and hotfixes, man. There's a bunch of hotfixes. Is the game doing even more updates? Okay, I can't even play WoW. It's initializing something. But there was apparently like a full list of tuning. Hold on, let's go through this real quickly. So there's a full list of hotfixes that they've been implementing. Part 5, there's 5 of these, dude. They've been adding them little by little, right? Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. So they're adding like access frost and nerfing that for frostfire mages, mostly for frost by the looks of it. The effectiveness of the excess frost. It looks like it's for both actually. Okay, that kind of sucks. Monks got buffed up. Master combo strikes getting amped up a little bit. Rising Star is a little bit better. And they also earlier last week, I think, buffed up Shadow Pan all across the board. Hello, what's up, Crates? Well, hi to my man, out in the beta. I'd be down to play some Outlaw in the beta. I really think I want to play Assassin in the beta. Speaking about rogues, apparently our master is getting tuned up, so it should do a little bit more damage. Look at that value spell, 0.36, 0.52. So I guess the base value is like 36 percentile value. It's almost like doubled, actually. I don't know. It's still mastery is the 30% chance. I feel like that's the part that sucks the worst, is the 30 percentile. And that part is the one that sucks the most, man. 0.1% of our attack power, like, please. Fire demise nerfed that a little. Oh, yeah, they did nerf it. Firebrand also increases damage onto the target by 20%. That's a Avengers thing. For Felskard, though, apparently they're nerfing Burning Blade from 60% additional damage to 35. But they're buffing the, well, as you can see, additional 600%, 35% additional damage, but Demon Surge just got buffed up a little. I don't know if that is enough to make up for it, but that is a buff. Immolation Aura has a 20-yard radius and a 25% increased crit strike chance bonus. That kind of sucks. Mages, there's even more stuff with imbued warding. PvP nerfs mostly. Beta offline in EU. Beta is not an EU or an A thing. One. Second, I don't know, actually. Let's look at betas. Beta is even up. I would just... let me just finish my initializing for the pre-patch update, and then I'll pop on the beta. How did that sound? Restore apparently got tuned up a little bit by the looks of it. Mr. Monk Vivify got tuned up by the looks of it. Buffed up. Residue apparently got nerfed and regrowth the Death Touch. Swiftman potentially, 10% nerf value on that. So Residue looks like it's getting nerfed. We don't have like a proper blue pose that goes over these. And sometimes this is not even like a full list. Sometimes these are just partial too. Is beta offline? Uh-oh. That's not good. Is it actually? I was pretty sure it was on beta earlier. Grove Guardians, Light Bloom. Apparently those numbers are going down a bit. Effective play periodic healing, modify healing damage. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I have no idea, honestly. Unless it's like how it interacts with a mastery, potentially. Trank. Yo, Shane! My boy. Hey. We got a hashtag Shane because we're man. 18 months. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much, Shane. I appreciate you. You're a beauty. Thank you. You're wonderful. Don't bother. No ROMs available, it says. On beta. Rigorous content downloaded. I'll be the judge of that. I actually wanted to play some beta today. I actually was planning on playing beta today, but I guess I'll play live. That works too. Tranquility. Heal allows within 40 yards. So that got buffed up by the looks of it. Is it actually all offline? Hold on. Oh wow, they are offline. Maybe they'll hop back on in a bit here then. Because I was planning to do some beta today. More than anything. I think I know who you are referring to. I can't remember his face or name. Okay. I don't really remember faces or names. All I did is have a hearsay. That's all I'm going up of. Holy Palace got nerfed up by the looks of it, except for Liberation. They also changed the position of talents. Am I the only one who's kind of tilted how like the pictures are not the same, right? I kind of want to be able to have this, like, look, they cropped this one funny. You see what I mean? Like, it's not cropped the same. You know what I mean? I hate that. I hate that. But like, if I flip back and forth, you can see a couple of talents here and there that are changed. Like, talent over here and here. Looks like almost switched places. This one over here. This one over here. This moved down a little. You see? This one was here. Now it's here. It's not too many changes, really. Yeah, not too many changes. I mean, I'm flipping back and forth trying to figure out what is exactly new. I mean, they have a whole thing right here, right? But some talents become uncategorized, so it's like, looks like... Oh, this is not a choice node. They're just buffing Consecration... Crusader Strike baseline. Okay. I guess. So it's baseline damage buffs for poly, I guess. And then it looks like they had a reduction on modifies healing and damage done for discreet. So I guess like a healing damage buff. Like, why is Void Bolt part of the discipline aura, right? Like, why is Shadow Crush part of a disc aura? You know what I mean? Why is Chest Reservoir Witch Spell Impact part of the disc aura? Like, what is this, man? You know what I mean? Like, this is why I just like a proper blue post of like, okay, this is exactly what this is. Otherwise, you're like, okay, unless you've been keeping up with these auras from day one, it's like, what the hell's going on? Is the question that pops up. What's up, Earl? How you doing, man? Like, I'm 45 more. Oh, these and just add 45 more. Which ones? Just 45 of them. Like, what the hell? Rogues got buffed up. I don't know why they wanted to buff up Deathstalker. Apparently, none of these are huge. Fatal Intent apparently tickles. It's like, oh, wow, it actually has a Zac mode behind it. Apparently tickles. That's crazy. Might be kind of okay in like a really, really long fight where you could really stack it up. But like, I assume this also probably has like a cap, like 100 stacks or something. I don't know, dude. Getting shot 8 seconds in PvE. Only PvE change. Alrighty, let's double check this again. Can we reconnect? Can we reconnect? Otherwise, we'll do some live. Whatever we got on live. That was the top 3 melee DPS. You asking me for top 3 melee DPS from beta where tuning is not final? Okay, well, I'll tell you this. I can tell you what I think a top 3 melee from just raw damage component plus how many specs have been played. This is not indicative of what is going to be main or what is going to be best in slot, right? I'm not telling you right here, this is what you should invest time into. Please, right? Big warning signs everywhere you need it, right? Like, I need like a big old, you know what I need? Actually, it's a really good idea. Like a bunch of those siren lights and just like some annoying ass sound. Maybe like a text like hot take alert, right? Just like, yo, this is a hot take. Please don't quote me. You're banned for quoting me. Like, if you wanted me to tell you what classes are doing really, really good on the beta that I've seen this week and last few weeks, Assassin Rogue. Mythic Plus specifically. This is only for Mythic Plus. They're just getting a lot of play. They do a lot of damage. They just do a lot of damage. They're just getting a lot of play. What do you want out of me? Assassin Rogue is an easy one. Fury Warrior is another one I see a lot of. And Frost Death Knight. 3 melee. Is that good enough? Is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? Don't clip me. Don't quote me. I'm just telling you what's good right now. It could change tomorrow, next week, 5 minutes from now. It could change. They could tune him. And everything I said is decent right now, or like played, is garbage. I'm not even saying like it's good. I'm just saying it is played. I see a lot of it. Frost Death Knights cannot go away ever. I feel like unless they do something crazy to Frost DK, which the thing is they've been nerfing Frost Death Knight like week by week by week by week. Little nerf here, little nerf there, little nerf here, little nerf there, and they just won't go anywhere. They're like a cockroach, but like in the best way possible. Actually, I shouldn't call them a cockroach. I like Frost DK a lot. Actually, God damn it. God damn it, dude. Oh my god. The server's up. Is the question. No, but Frost DK are really, really fun right now. They did keep buffing their hero spec, but nerfing the actual base spec. It sounds like they could nerf him some more, I think. I'm still playing Diablo 4 grind. Dude, I am still too. Dude, yesterday I had such a hard time going to bed. I wanted to keep playing, dude. Once I got the Andariel, oh, the roll build now one-shots things. I am now pushing. I can now push content just because I got so much more damage. It's a squishy build, but I think Rogue Diablo 4 is always squishy. But like, man, I feel like my rolling is not as like, doesn't reset as often, but like if I'm like running pits, I'm just pushing, I'm just going higher and higher and higher. Just like at some point, like something is just gonna kill me. I just gotta roll into it before it rolls into me. That's all. Server's back up. You okay? I am okay. I'm actually having a good time. I'm having a great time, Icon. I'm just, dude, when you start, I feel like this is something I started doing more. I have always been kind of like a social person before streaming thing or whatever, right? At some point throughout high school and into college, I became a little more introverted. But whenever I'm streaming, whenever I'm doing YouTube videos, like, it just like, the outgoing part of me comes out. Because I'm always like, I mean, when you do YouTube for so long, you're trying to be but a little bit entertaining, right? So just like, there's a point in my brain where it's just like, it's almost like a switch, right? Where normally I'd be like, ooh, I don't want to do this thing. That'd be kind of embarrassing. But as soon as I'm streaming, I'm like, maybe somebody will find it funny. Maybe somebody will find it cringy. Who cares? Just do it. Just freak out on stream, right? But I only do it while it's fun. I only do it mostly for jokes to make you guys laugh. Link to 100, your 2 real chests. You got 2 real chests? Dude, I need that. I don't necessarily need that, but I would want it for another build. I do need the ring though. I do need the ring. So, Jake, you're gonna have to go through me. What do you do to get a... What content do I gotta do to get more mythic uniques, uber uniques? Like, is it because it just drop from anything you do at a certain point, and it's just I just gotta do more stuff to get more chances? Any links to any of these changes? Like for the patch 11.0? Yes, there is actually. Yeah, so the beta servers are down. We might as well go to live, boys, right? Might as well go to live. Let's not, Jake, just hit me up with a DM or something, right? Or write it up Discord or whatever. Like, let me read it. We'll get back to the... I don't want to make stream of me talking about Diablo stuff. I want to keep it like my own little thing that I've been having fun with. You know what I mean? Tormented bosses. That's it. That's the only way. Tormented bosses is the only way. So essentially, I just gotta farm mats and get carried. Unless I can start doing the bosses myself. Okay. Or gear the hell out of myself. That's pretty much it. So that's it. That's the only way. It's just a chance. Okay. Well, I have an idea now what I want to do. I guess the whole point now is to get to the point where I can solo these bosses and without needing anyone's help. So basically gear up. But yeah, so there's a whole list of class changes over here. I'm gonna link it to you. Here we go. If you guys want to read it, this is the entire thing. But there's a bunch of class changes. I also have a video going over it. So if you like a video format instead, that's probably even better. I go over all the main important stuff pretty comprehensively. The only thing I don't mention is like every single little tank thing, but essentially all tanks are getting a little bit nerfed. They're gonna have a little bit less self healing. Their passive defenses have been buffed up, but they are gonna need some healing from a healer. Not constant healing, not just like turreting heals into them, but your healer's gonna have to be a little bit more involved though. There's no rotation group and I'll send stuff on Discord so it's easier. That would be great. Yeah, that would be great. I don't really know rotation groups at all though. How's Survival Hunter friend? It's shouldn't have gotten that much more nerfed this week. It got a little bit less good in some aspects. Like, it's not too bad. What they've done is it kind of reduced the cooldown reduction with Grenade Juggler. Grenade Juggler and self-aligned pockets no longer grant a cooldown reduction effects off of one another. So there's like, you know, a little bit more of a specified way of how the cooldown reduction works with the Grenade Juggler. Wildfire Bomb damage has been nerfed by quite a bit. But the primary target, the priority target has been increased to 80. So it's more single target damage, but like less AoE, less spread damage. So because bombs were doing a lot of damage and you could get them back in the CDR very, very quickly, right? It's like, wow, that's a pretty big change. But like on the beta, it doesn't really hold them back. Survival Hunters, because you have two sources of big AoE damage. That is Wildfire Bomb, but also, where's the Wildfire Bomb? Yeah, double nerf. So I was highlighting this. I meant to highlight this, but it got double nerf. Flanker Strike got nerfed, but like they also made Flanker Strike with your pet part of Flanker Strike scale off of attack power, Hunter's attack power, and your mastery. So the pet actually hits like 6 times harder or something like that. So it was a nerf where it's like it wasn't scaling. So they were like, all right, let's just make it scale so it could feel better as you get better gear. And like it has like scale, it'd be better for the ability scaled because otherwise it would just hit the same amount of damage by the final season, right? So that it would just kind of fall apart and you need to keep doing little buffs, little buffs, little buffs, little buffs. You know what I mean? Raptor Strike damage buffed up, Monkey's Bite buffed up. Yeah, Survival Hunter should be okay for the most part. Which Jedi shoulders were always floating so much? Which Jedi shoulders were always floating so much? Wait, do you like that they're floating or do you not like that they're floating? I can't tell, honestly. One more try. I want to check to see if the beta's back up. I want to give it one more shot. One more try. One more try. And then we'll go play some live, do some stuff, play some class changes. Unless beta's back up. If beta's back up, we'll come back to that. They need to revert the bomb nerf. Trust me, it's tuned for level 80 content and Survival Hunters are not struggling at AoE damage. You're like, wow, that bomb nerf seems drastic. I would agree with you if maybe we saw Survival Hunters go from like, oh, it actually is getting played to just like a ghost town. No, Survival Hunters are still pumping damage. The grenade still does a lot of damage. Trust. 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 This is tuned for level 80 content, not level 70. I guess that maybe in level 70 you may feel like, well, I guess if you play with it, it may not be that great a damage if you play with it now. Yo, AJ! Oh my god, you and Shane both, man. AJ and Shane, dude, thank you so much, man. Can we get a hashtag AJ boys? Baby, my man, how you doing, my guy? Hey! thank you. I want to beta. I know what it is, and to give back some, but maybe not all, but some of it. I played with the Survival Hunter the other day, and like they were still popping off, Jonathan. They were doing really good in like small target pulls, but they really do thrive in bigger AoE pulls. Kind of like how Affliction Warlocks are, but like the dude blasted me and an Elemental Shaman out of the water. And Elemental Shamans are definitely not in a bad spot. They got nerfed in a lava build, but the Chain Lightning build is out of this world, and he's schooling that guy with that Chain Lightning build. After all the bugs they got to Chain Lightning in a Churn SI, blowing them out of the water. It's fine. Promise ya. I promise ya. I promise you, it may just come down to maybe a different build. This guy was doing some numbers. This guy is doing some voodoo. Alright, okay, Baniel's down. Let's go push him live, I guess. Which class of PvP is tanky enough to keep fighting and not run away, wait for CDs? Ah, man. I guess Priest, because they can't run away. Not saying they're tanky, but at least if it's your parameter of they can't run away, Priest. I think everybody kites a little bit, right? Warlocks do a bit of kiting, mages do kiting. Maybe Warrior can just stay in. Probably Warrior, right? Death Knight, potentially, because they generally have been kind of squished for this last expansion. Warrior, Death Knight, plated classes usually plated classes. Usually. Doesn't mean it's always like that. Doesn't mean it's always like that. Alright, let's do some light stuff. I might as well play some Rogue or something. Or I'll let you guys decide. I feel pack leader needs some more work. Definitely. I agree with you on that. Pack leader apparently is not really doing all so hot. Not so hot. Not at the moment. But yeah, hopefully we'll have the actual. Oh, look at that loading screen, dude. Look at that new loading screen with this new patch. It is here. It is here. Load anyway. Do I need to update those as well? Probably. I've been enhanced main my whole WoW career. I've never had a new class before. It sounds hard. Yeah, as enhanced in particular, that is definitely not a. I was gonna say strong, but that's not what I meant to say. Not a great on defenses melee, right? This is the best way to put it. Is BM Hunter still bad? You shouldn't even play BM before this update. BM was dumpstering everybody in damage, my guy. You missed the boat when BM was absolutely disgusting. And now they got nerfed. Yeah, so to say that is BM Hunter bad, what a time to come back to the game, dude. What a time to pop in with a question like that. Ooh. Okay, so I got a quest for the Griffin of a Feather. Cool. Are you just gonna follow me now until I complete the quest? You know, you realize that now I feel like I need to go and do the quest, right? I feel like I need to go and do the quest. Oh, boys. Alrighty, I'll let you guys decide what to play. So there's a bunch of classes that got tuned up quite a bit. Let me open up my box, and then we'll just kind of set it off to you guys. And you're actually gonna just follow me? Bless your heart. Do you expect Fury to get nerfed before the launch? Oh! Baby. What the hell is going on here? You guys see this? Hold on. Do you guys see this? It looks like the first sentence is fine. Oh god. Looks like the first sentence is perfectly okay, and then the last sentence just had a stroke. 80 on 3 4 R will SR lost after this. I think you got the S part in there. Top middle. It just had a stroke. It just had a stroke. That is hilarious. Oh, bless your heart, Blizzard. Bless your heart, you son of a bitch. Okay. Yeah, we'll just grab these, I guess. So no Mythic Plus this week? No, I mean, you can still do Mythic Plus. You just can't get anything from Great Vault. Oh, did I have way too many of the coins? Where are they? Where are they? Hold on, coin? No. Oh, these things. Oh yeah, I guess I do have enough of them. They just like swap into like, cause I don't need sockets, I don't need crafted gear. I don't really want fly stones. I guess gold. I guess I grab more. I do like this screen though. It looks really, really good. Yeah, PvP. I like how they still have PvP because it's still technically there for PvP. But they are going to be switching over to like world content and delves. Neat. And we're just going to track to see if beta's back up. Once beta's back up, then I definitely want to hop on a beta just and stuff. Yeah, but it's called you mid? What, the rogue? Or you mean in that shirt? Yeah, they didn't say mid. They did say mid, to be honest. They did say mid. You're not wrong. But yeah. Do you expect Fury Warrior to get nerfed bad before launch? Why would they? I don't think Fury Warriors are doing like insane damage over on the beta. Or at least I wouldn't say it's insane or anything. Like, they're doing okay. I don't really see them like, you know. It's classes that stand out were like when Dastro Warlocks were running around, right? And they were just like rain of fire spamming. That was pretty insane. When RK mages were running around just spamming barrage and just destroying everything, that was pretty insane. You are gonna follow me around, aren't you? What the hell do I go for your quest then? Why did it say I have another great vault? Do I have another one? Was there 2 great vaults? Oh, there's 2. Apparently there's 2 great vaults that never looted. All right, cool. We gotta go again. Ominous? Is that good? I don't... Any mogs? No, not even mogs. How many of these have I missed? I have another one. Nope, that's it. Right? Yeah, it's no longer glowing. Alrighty. We'll do this. Open them up. And I'll let you guys decide what to play. And then we'll check in on the beta. And we'll play the game while we wait for the beta. Alright, chat. So there's a bunch of class changes that have happened this week. Out of the different classes that got buffed up or nerfed up, the ones that I'm interested in playing the most right now are... I mean, druids got buffed up, but I'm not really have like a hero druid or anything. Mages didn't really get too many changes. I kind of want to do either a... Rogues got buffed up. Shaman's elemental can go lightning build. I kind of want to play lightning build. I don't know if you guys want to try it. I guess with the tiers right now it kind of sucks because they have to play lava birds, but lightning is like, we can still make it work, I think. Yeah, we can still make it work. I'll just basically play like the proper lightning build or whatever. I heard for words of pumping numbers 1 melee apparently. They're doing good, but I played with a lot of beta and there's a lot of Fury Warriors. They're not Frost Death Knights is what I'll say. They're just not Frost Death Knights. Windwalker monks, they did get a couple of nerfs, didn't they? Or like nerfed base abilities, but then above their talents. We could play that. Prop mostly got some changes. Warlocks, that's another one. So we got a couple options, boys. I'll let you guys decide. And we'll probably do a key, and then we'll what is it? Do a key, then we'll see if beta's back up. Do a key, and then we'll see if beta's back up. All right. Do Shaman? Let's do Shaman. Let's do Shaman. I do want to play Shaman. I am gonna try the proper what's it called? Oh, you gotta join the Discord for that? Okay, cool. All right. Basically gives you 4 pulls for extra 1. Pulls out of 9, 10 times you'll be one trust the boss every now and then you'll get a bad group. Oh, okay. Wow, this is organized, huh? That's wild. I might need to join you on that sometime and then just see what it all looks like. Right? I might need to at some point. That'd be kind of fun. I thought Frost DK was nerfed pretty hard. They keep nerfing them, but let me tell you, like on the beta, you still see a lot of them and they're still pumping. Just let me tell you from the experience, right? I play a lot of beta and I still see Frost DK. They keep nerfing them week by week by week. Like I said earlier, they're like a cockroach that can't go away, but I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't want to call them a cockroach. You get what I mean, right? You got what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be mean about them. Yo, remix almost over. That is so sad. I like remix. I'm gonna salute it goodbye whenever you're gone. All right, let's go get a key done. We'll figure something out, right? Does Fatebound Outlast still scale infinitely? What do you mean, like the actual coin? Like, can it keep stacking forever? Yes. I don't think there's a... Is there a cap? Good question, actually. 45% damage about to mastery for Outlaw. Cool. Could you say tinkering with good ground, not recommended by correction anymore. However, you will quickly notice that it has a new bug there. Your rocket. In order to clearly, whenever you're doing it, full up the mud. Okay, cool. So Trickster is just like, weird. Question. Coin flips from Fatebound. Is there a cap? I'm actually going to ask on Rogue Discord. I feel like maybe if somebody's tested it, they may have an answer there. That is a good question. I assume that it does scale infinitely. That being said, I don't think I've ever gotten coin to stack up like to ridiculous amounts. But I do wonder. Somebody said they had 15 at most. But I think from there, then it probably flipped back to the heads. Like, it's literally a coin flip, and I guess it's possible for you to maybe get lucky and just flip it, but I mean, somebody stacked it to 15. That's pretty high. So I assume it's just like a natural coin flip mechanic that probably does scale infinitely, technically, but it's like, you know, heads or tails or whatever. What's your main for War Within? Most likely Rogue. It was going to be very, very less likely Rogue, but now it's most likely Rogue. They've gotten improved quite a bit. All right, so now I got to make my lightning build. All right, Ellie Lightning is back. I gotta remember exactly what I had for the build. Wait, I think I have a screenshot actually. Hold on, I might still have a screenshot from beta. There is still a tier set that does affect the way you want to build your Shaman, but there it is. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I do have it. Cap is 99 apparently. Somebody says cap is 99 for the coin, so I guess it doesn't scale infinitely. But who's ever gonna read cap 99? But apparently the cap is 99. At least that's what I'm being told. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Is it possible? It is likely it's cap 99? Maybe. Most things have a cap, but I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. All right, so right-hand side of the tree, we go Earth Shock, which is weird. We go this guy. I don't know why. Why would you go this guy? Because look at the tier set. Yeah, no. We go drop in. We grab that. We'll grab these. We'll grab that, because we'll need this. So now you have 2 points that you can just spend wherever you want to. I decided to go this and this. You can go a bit more lava. Doesn't matter. That. What am I missing? That. That's the build. Apparently that is the lava build. And actually I can go a couple of different towns here since this is a 30-second cooldown. I don't necessarily need it anymore. Right? I don't necessarily need it anymore. So I guess we could take a point out of here and we could put points into cooldown reduction for totem, which helps me get this totem back a little quicker. I guess poison totem because utility. Or no, maybe not poison totem. Movement totem. Yeah, movement totem is fine. Neat. Also, chat, if somebody has beta, or if you just want to let me know when beta is back up, I would love you for it. I would appreciate you for it. But yeah, if you do see that beta is up, let me know. I'll hop on immediately, because I do want to play some beta stuff. And I knew that I had a totem for that kind of thing. Okay, cool. I think I'm good. Neat. Sure makes testing a DPS rotation on target a bit more difficult, not to mention resetting of yourself. True. You get a main rogue, expect you look at our most. I think assassination is a very, very safe option. Assass from right now is a safe option. Subtlety is probably going to be pretty good too. And Outlet doesn't even look that bad either, but I think Assassination will probably be a very, very safe pick. It's been doing pretty well in the beta, unless they end up like tuning them really, really poorly, which could be a possibility, right? Could be a possibility. Okay. These are my add-ons. I gotta reset them. Is that what I gotta do? I mean, the damage is, I think, more or less exactly what the other build was doing, right? I think. I do think if I had more mobs, I'd be able to spam lightning a bit more. Oh yeah, elemental's back up. You can just spam it again and again and again. That is the fun part about this build. As long as you're spreading flame shocks everywhere, you're fine. Because you will want a primordial still. But it's still worth. You want to cleave since you got tier set. But like, you can basically play this without, whether you have the tier set or not. And you can see my elementals coming back up very soon too. And Ellie's back up. We just get to rotate him into again. And then we got this one here. This one over here. Spread these again. And you do want a lava burst too to get your lightning bolts, guaranteed overloads too. Because it's like a 60% chance to get it. But yeah, that should be pretty good. If you do big enough pulls, that works well on a beta. Doesn't quite synergize with the tier set, but it will be okay. It'll be okay, I think. We'll have some fun with it. Hey man, new to Rogue. Hi, how's it going? Should I use one dagger, one sword, axe, or no dagger? Okay, so the axe, sword, mace, fist weapon literally doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter if it's an axe, sword, a pull noodle, literally doesn't matter. All you need is a one-handed in your main hand to make sure you can dispatch. And then ideally a dagger in your offhand because of poisons, because of auto attacks and blade flurry AoE, it's a little bit better, right? Same item level dagger and a sword, axe, whatever, pull noodle, shoe. If it's a shoe, if it's literally the same item level, a dagger would be better in the offhand. Like if you had to pick. But like sim, you could always sim, right? If you have a dagger, but like you have a much better non-dagger weapon for the offhand, just use a non-dagger weapon, you'll be fine. If it's like a much higher item level. Otherwise, yeah. Let's see if we can find a dungeon. I don't even remember what this guy normally plays for dungeons. I think he can do like higher keys. The item level should be okay for it. I don't remember. Algethar, that's a fun AoE one. Brackenhide. I like to do a decent Brackenhide. This guy's like still an ult. I still am trying to, you know, do a little bit of leftover gearing on this guy. There's not much time left, right? This week I think is, if not final week, maybe second to final week. Second to final week. Yeah, so it's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Brackenhide. I'll do Brackenhide for dude. I don't care. I still need like lower level keys anyway. I'll see you in my quests. Anyone know what's happening with the characters when Remix Pandaria? So whenever the remix ends, those characters will be converted onto live realms. They even have a blue post on it, actually. If you want me, I can go find it really quickly. I got declined from a +4. Wild. People take like +4 super seriously. I just want to do a Brack, dude. Can I do Brack? Find a Brackenhide. There's actually not a lot of Bracks. Not a lot of Brackenhides. Or like for this key level. For this key level. But yeah, so those characters are going to be converted into live characters. It'll take like a couple of minutes when they go through a process, like when you log in on a character. That character is going to get gear appropriate to the level. So if you were max level, I think you started at a 468 item level or something along those lines. Like at a 460, 480 ballpark, somewhere around there. But it'll be decent enough item level for you to start like questing in the new zone. You will start replacing gear pretty quickly, but it's like it's starter gear. But like you don't need a lot of gear for questing. Like the more the merrier, but like you don't really need a lot. Yeah, so gold you're gonna get to keep. All the other currencies like bronze, those are like unique currencies for the event, are gonna be gone. Any appearances that you have in your bags, those will carry on with you. But anything else you didn't buy yet, it's gone. Right, so it's like it's gone. It's just gone. Change my warrior second status. My warrior second status? What do you mean? Like as my warlock is still at level 21 at the moment. We'll level up to 70 this week. Yeah, if you're gonna be leveling a character for Miss Pandaria or otherwise, just some leveling right now. Leveling is pretty quick. And whether you do like live leveling for the with the event, that's still really fast in terms of levels, or whether you do like MOP leveling, which is also still really quick. It's also really good too. Am I really not finding a key? I feel like everybody is doing like higher keys right now. The lower level keys just for gearing. Everybody only takes things like dudes that are super giga geared that are just trying to farm up all their crests or whatever. I guess no code is okay. I just want to do like a big dungeon. That's all I want to do. I just want to pump and chain lightning. That's all I want to do. Like Natharis is a little small. Like Brack, Alcathar would be really good for that. Brack and I will be ideal because I feel like there's so many AoE pulls on Brack constantly. Do I have a Bracken head of my own actually? Let me open a vault. Let me go and open up a vault. I got the Doombringer. Grats. Yeah, I gotta play more Diablo, dude. I'm gonna get myself the other team. I don't know what I feel like. I like most. I don't know. I feel like most people are leveling with the event. It's super quick. Yeah, the event leveling is really quick. Yeah, I don't know if anybody told you anything else, but like the event is quick. It is fast. Miss Pandaria leveling is also quick. But the event is also really quick because you just fly circles and do the events, and especially if you can get into a group that does them super efficiently, like it just makes it so much quicker. Yo, wanna grab Worm Crest? That actually would be a nice bit of upgrade for me, wouldn't it? Or did I just get Flystones? It's like 72 per. Actually, I feel like Flystones is my biggest like gap right now. I'm gonna buy Flystones. I'm not gonna need them, but like getting whatever gear I can on this character is gonna be nice. I really wish you could like just get more antique. I really wish you could take my Flystones and Crest on my main right now and just use them on alts. I'd have this guy kitted out within 2 seconds. It'd be so nice. Bracket height, yo, give me that, give me that. Bracket height, give me that. Bracket height. Ooh, I saw Brack earlier. Are they delisted? I think they're delisted, dude. I'm just jonesing for a bracket hide, man, as alien shop. But please let me in. What isn't the vault extended the next week since early access was dropped till Tuesday? I guess they're changing the way the vaults work, so they gotta wipe it at some point. That, or I think it's because in previous expansions they had issues with vaults where I guess it has an issue with vaults in the past where they were trying to what is the word? They were trying to... I think it's previous expansions where vaults like going from one expansion on to the next. For some reason, people opened up the vaults and they got older gear, but at like a much higher level, or whatever, right? I think it's probably because of that. Oh, the man, because there's no low ones up. And by the way, hey, any big AoE key is fine, honestly. I'm just trying to AoE. I just tried to AoE, that's all. I don't really care. Is it SL to DF, BFA, or SL when we got next on plus gear loot from the vault? One of the expansions, but that's probably why they're doing it, to make sure that it's a wipe clean slate and then I have to worry about none of this at all, right? Just a clean wipe, just to make sure when we go into the next expansion, it's just like cold of the different system with the Great Wall changing and all that other stuff. I think that's what they're trying to like get ahead of, right? Clean wipe, make sure it's just completely gone. And it's almost like a new Great Wall, but like for us, it's not going to be different, but the systems behind it are probably a little different. Engineering stuff, it's like how they sometimes do these things. Buy a bracket high monk. If you want to sacrifice your key for us, that'd be swell. I won't say no. Who do I invite? If it's on NA, I can invite you. If it's EU, I can't. Because I play on our name. Early access, you can do most of the war with them, but not everything yet. Yeah, early access is, it's really just, you're not going to have a gear advantage. You're not going to have like, you're only going to get like a level advantage because you get into level ahead of everybody else. And I guess like if your currency is lore and story, I guess you get to experience lore and story early. That being said, don't feel like you must do early access. You must shell out the extra money for it. Don't feel like you must. Whatever you want to do with your money is whatever you want to do with the money. We've got a lot of whatever, right? Video games are a hobby. If that's what you invested all your money into, I don't blame you. That's what I do. That's what I enjoy. That being said, don't feel like you must. Wow, +8s. They're looking at my Automo and they're like, yo, 505 Shammy? Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. Do you see them Shaman nerfs? I'm just top guy by those. I could farm them up, but like I just need to like, I guess a +2 is what I really need to do. I just need to grind out +2s. I want to do like a key where things live long enough where I could just chain lightning them for a while. That's all I wanted to do. With the new patch, did they improve any of the PvE, PvP currency resets? No, for the most part, it's a class thing. For the most part, it's class tuning. Majority of it is just class tuning and such. It's not currencies or anything, because those currencies are going to be going away very, very soon, right? Like those flight stones that we have right now are going to be valor stones. Crests right now are going to be different types of crests, right? All that thematic is going to be changing. Like we got 2 weeks in what is like Dragonflight pre-patch period, or like War Within pre-patch, and then we have the actual War Within. It makes sense not to like, it would be nice if they're just like, oh, you can send flight stones and crests across all of your characters for the last 2 weeks. I think for them it's like, you're going to be leveling in a bit, and all that you're going to end up crafting and upgrading is going to get replaced by the time you hit max level. The entire thing. Right. So it makes sense why they wouldn't do it. It would be nice, but yeah. Do not support the next period. Yeah. Yeah, if that is your stance, I can't blame you, dude. If that is your stance, I definitely cannot blame you whatsoever. Early access in games is something I generally, on average, do not support, unless you know that you're gonna play it, even if that thing is literally a piece of shit. If it's a pile of crap, but you know you're still gonna play with it, right? Like when Larian were like, all right, we're doing Baldur's Gate. I was like, well, it's Larian. I'm playing it no matter what. I feel like out of all companies, those are the guys. Just for you, Dal. Appreciate you, Light Beef. Appreciate you. Descent is going to be new main to keep Warrior over Warlock. Descent is going to be my new main, my main keep. My first Warrior or Warlock. Oh, you trying to figure out a main? That's a good question. No idea. No clue. Like, what is going to be best? No idea. I think Warlocks are looking pretty good. But, like, casters almost always have had some kind of, like, an advantage, too, in the past for, like, PvE content. Warriors are fun though. Warriors are fun. I actually want to play some Warrior in the beta earlier today. Hopefully beta will come back up. Think about main and priest for War Within. That's a choice. Not saying it's a bad choice, but I'm just saying that's a choice and a half. That's a choice and a half. It could, but I don't know. Priests have not gotten a lot of changes so far. I kind of like some parts of priests in terms of like, what is it? I like priests, some aspects of priests, like the Archon disc is actually kind of interesting. Void Weaver disc has always been popular, but I kind of like Archon disc a little. Like I like some of the changes I've done. All these basically are the same. Shadow, I like the Archon like Shadow stuff. That's been kind of interesting. But like they really had to do a lot of tuning to really get it to like, you know, a stable state or a decent state for that matter. Yeah. Oracle Disc. It's not bad. Like, it's interesting because it has a cooldown reduction mechanic, then there's an external. It's like this little premonition buffs you got, right? You rotate through them. First one is cooldown reduction, which can reduce like your basic rotational abilities. So like you can basically penance 4 times in a row. And when you have the Mind Bender and you do the penance Mind Bender thing with the like AoEs, that's a penance into a penance into a penance into a penance that you can do. Back to back to back. Extend the Mind Bender duration. I kind of find that interesting. It can also be used for your shielding too if you need to spam out your shields a lot quicker. So that could be interesting too. If you want to have your AoE heal go out a little faster, that's also works for that as well. But I think it's interesting from that angle. The next buff is going to be like a heal buff, and then your overhealing helps heal somebody else. It's generally just a heal window. It makes it better for the healer, right? And the last one is like more of external. It's almost like a PI, but with a shield and a DR on top of it. So it's like a 50% DR and a pretty giga shield. It could go up to 21% DR if you buff up the ability. And then the final one is like all 3 buffs are active at once, right? So you get the active base better healing, you have the external, and you have the cooldown reduction all at once. And then it cycles back to you waiting until external is back up. If that makes any sense. I like it. Currently spam being frozen on the screen. Yeah, that may come down to like your weak auras or add-ons. I'm sure like going from a build of like 11.0 to 11.2, it's like some minor adjustments probably happen on Blizzard's end. You know what? I'm gonna grab Versum. PvP conquest hasn't been reset, but once War when it comes out, yeah. I wouldn't assume that. Oh, I can maybe sneak away from Blizzard with a couple of pieces of. You're not gonna be able to do that. I'm telling you right now. Even if you will be able to, I'm sure they're gonna end up fixing it within like 2 seconds. I'm telling you right now. Get a primordial in. Please keep him in place if you can. My chain lightning, no! My chain lightning! That's not doing as much damage as I wanted to. Oh my god, yeah, the damage difference is a lot compared to the Earth Blasted. Huh. I am cap. Oh, I hate how we do cap damage. Oh, we got the ghosty. Oh no. That's gonna be fun. I forgot affixes. I forgot about affixes, man. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Lightning Dream has got up until max level, it looks like, chat. Unless. Oh, that, oh come on. I gotta dispel. Now. Some builds for class of war within. I do want to see what they're recommending now with the lava nerf, like as much as it has been. But yeah. Warlock or warrior, either way, it's a W. Yeah, oh, both of them look really, really good. I'd say both of them look pretty good. Let's get this guy up. Couple of zaps here and there. I just need to spam lightning. Let's ramp it up a little bit. Oh my god, yeah, the damage difference is pretty up there. At least I'm kind of starting to keep it up with the paladin. Get the ghosty. I can't stop it. That's up to you to heal it, bro. Or not, okay. Or dispel it? We have, hold on, we have a, or is it supposed to be me just with a totem? Poison totem. That may be me then. How many player is arms going to be normal after real season comes out? I'm a hunter main. There's no damage right now, thanks. Is armor going to be normal? Armor, what do you mean by by normal specifically? Like, is it like normalized or? Yeah, it depends what you mean by normal. All depends what you mean by normal, I guess. Is that gonna get a cast off? Oh, so we got a spell. Aw, damn. Yeah, still, I do want to. I'm interested to see what you mean by normal. Right now, my armor is significantly higher, right? I guess it's like max level. I guess it is a little bit higher because of scaling. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be normalized once I hit level 80. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think armor is that high. That's interesting though. Now I'm actually wondering if my pets are not scaling because I don't have, because I'm still mastery heavy instead of versa heavy. But normally the main pet or that summon pet does a bit more damage. Thanks, no problem. Warrior is 470, so put up tomorrow critical. His critical mastery swap for haste. Do you switch over? I don't know if you actually. I would just look up like a guide if you're talking about stats and stuff. Because like stats are a little bit wacky right now in pre-patch, right? Stats in pre-patch are still a little bit wacky. Because like right now we still have like a ridiculous amount of stats, at least in comparison to like the level 80 stats that we have. Like on the beta, the amount of stats right now we have is like at the peak of an expansion, and it's not scaled for level 17 scale. Oh, it's not scaled for levels. Yeah, no, I was right. It's not scaled for level 70. It's scaled for level. I'm trying to blank now. For level 80. God, I'm so bad, dude. Oh yeah, we should probably lost, huh? Don't forget you have lost. I do. I know. I don't forget. No, you're right. I did forget. I actually did forget. Yeah, having your lava burst give like a 60% chance to grant you a buff is kind of nice, actually. That is super nice. Yeah, probably should be lava bursting a lot more because of my tier set. I almost kind of want to get rid of my tier set. Or if we had the tier set from season 2, I actually think that would work out really, really well. Go see. Oh yeah, I guess I shouldn't have lost it there that early, shouldn't I? Oh god, that's sluggish. I do not miss any of these affixes. That's the best part about beta. Is playing around with no affixes, or none of these like Dragonflight affixes that we play with right now. That is literally the best part. Yeah, my damage is going to be all over the place. Can we for the hero challenge and use Thunderclap one? Yeah, that's going to be really good. Hero challenges definitely do end up kind of... I like hero challenges, I think, for the most part. Some of them are very, very passive, but they don't quite meet the fantasy. But like on average, I do like them. And like the variety you get in terms of gameplay. Like in different types of priests, right? 2 types of shadow priests. Are you the Archon? Or are you the... what was the other one? The Void Weaver. And like those differences is what I really like. Just in general. Try to see if I can stun, maybe. Yeah, not having Tempest for this, by the way, sucks. Because normally Tempest does super well with this lightning build. And after this, I do actually want to see what Wowhead recommends right now for Shamans. Because they did, out of all the classes, they did take quite a bit of a nerf of that lava thing. Quite a noticeable nerf. I do wonder what they recommend now. What are your thoughts on changes on the classes? Generally I like them. I mean, the changes they've gotten so far are good, right? They are generally good. I don't think some of the scaling is you're really gonna feel it up until like you really get into War Within. But generally they're pretty good. Like rogues in particular are really good. Rogues needed something, man. Rogues needed something. Okay, big AoE. Giga. Oh, gimme, baby. Gimme, baby. Or not Giga. Oh, sad. Oh. Good silence. Let me spam. Knock up. I got nothing for a bit. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not doing as well as it was on the beta. Needs a Tempest. It's a little Tempest there. Making the Shaman look like the Drakthir. The wings is the wings. They were like part of a what are they called? They are Ruby Wings Awakening. It's like part of the, I think it was chat, what was it? Was it like the pre-order bonus for Dragonflight? Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what it was. Uh-oh. I was gonna say we may need a B-Res, but we do have a B-Res class. What just happened? A good question. No idea. Full aggro? Seriously. Ouchies. Gonna be a bit of an ouchie. Oh, and haze debuff. Nice. Awesome. Love it. Got nothing here. One is gonna come in. Fisher, I think we'll be chilling. I'll drop a thumb. It's like the one boss I'm actually doing kind of okay in damage in comparison. I'm sure the cooldowns are down though after that big ass pull. I heard they got bad end of the stick. It has Shamans. On the beta, they're kind of okay actually. They're getting quite a bit of play. They didn't get as many like buffs as players were hoping for. Oh really? Another one of these? Super fun. They're getting still quite a bit of play as Tempest. They're still getting quite a bit of play. I don't think they're in that bad of a spot. But definitely not as exciting as what like elemental shamans have gotten. I guess is the best way to put it, right? Yeah, not as many changes as the Shaman community was hoping for. Reason why I changed my second status crit to mastery is to change the classes recently. Okay. Enhance still suffers from button bloat. I do agree with that. Quite a few classes still do. Like, there's a lot of buttons and some of them don't really do enough. Especially with the Elementalist. I don't disagree with that completely. Yeah. I think having a lot of buttons and having like unique buttons is fine. But yeah, they definitely do have quite a few. Quite a lot. Yeah, I think I really need Tempest for this, because I'm also not getting near as many lightning rods out, because normally with Tempest it kind of just gets lightning rods out pretty quickly, or regularly. This is gonna take like no damage. Like plenty lively. Oh my god, could you skip? Ah, nice. Oh, not nice. Not nice.
Who are you? You are not registered here. This room is only for students. Cancel the registrar at once.
Trying to line them as best as I can. Why have Arms Warrior thinks haste the bottom of the list? For Dragonflight right now, yes, haste is not as necessary to a degree. The problem with haste right now is like, at least like for current level content, right? Which is like not level 80 or whatever. Yeah, it's haste is going to be a much more important stat, I feel like, once you get to max level content. Where right now stats are a little bit like, I guess to a degree, kind of inflated. Kind of inflated. It's hard to explain. But like right now we just have like our gear is capped on stats. This is the maximum amount of stats you can get. Because we're literally wearing the best gear from that expansion. We still have a guy back here? That's so funny. Oh god, I can't even interrupt him. I'm not close enough. Oh bud. Oh boy. Oh! Doesn't send a orb my way. It's sending dangerous to close. I think it did send a orb my way. Maybe? I think it did. Yeah, I'm not in a great spot here at all. Okay, we got one of them maybe. Or not. Oh, I'm dead. I did not mean to leap. Please. I tried to dispel. I think I got it last second. Maybe. I'm not even sure. I meant to dispel, not leap. Alright. Alrighty. Wow, even on 8, everything dies really quickly. Is this not working? Am I not able to target it? No, apparently it wasn't. Alrighty. GG's. Hi there, I'll get the box. I know, right? There goes the box, man. There goes the box. Yeah, my overall was pretty bad. I think I started getting better when I started lava bursting a lot more to play into my tier set. I am interested what Wowhead does recommend, because apparently they have like a whole new like list of class changes after the new stuff. I'll take you guys with me. Is it gonna be still them recommending lava? I am hoping not, but maybe they find like a light build. Raid, Mythic Plus. Yeah, it still has them. Oh! No! It actually does have them play my build. Except they're probably a lava bursting a lot more, aren't they? So it does work. I think I just was playing it not as lava heavy. Was it? So I guess I wasn't wrong. Oh! I'm actually surprised they went Thunderstrike, because a lot of the builds were recommending these two on the beta. Works. Except they're still running Totemic Recall. Yeah, I feel like my neighbor just getting kind of whatever until it started like lava bursting, because you still have a tier so that it's a very lava burst heavy. Look, but more than what's the cast on Elemental Blast. That gets you all the bonuses of Elemental Blast. Lava Burst burns the target for 10% additional damage. Consuming Primordial Wave causes next 2 casts of Lava Burst towards a cleave. I wasn't sending them nearly as effective as it should have been. I guess I should have been using them more regularly. Like at the end for the last few pulls, I was like starting to press the button more, and you saw like Lava Burst button still. On beta, this is like a very, very small portion of your damage. Very tiny. But right now it still is like worth spamming during those windows specifically. I almost want to go again. I almost want to go again for another key. I just like try incorporating it a little bit more. But I almost like the pure lightning build on the beta a lot more than this. Like a ton more. I see you doing lightning build. Did fire get a nerf to get pre-patch? I see you doing lightning build. Yes, fire did get nerfed with the patch 11.0.2, which came out this week for NA realms, tomorrow for EU realms. There's like these is a set of changes that are coming off from the beta onto the pre-patch right now. One of those things was a reduction to a handful of lava-based abilities like your Lava Burst, 25% damage reduction, or maybe more than that. Flame Shot got nerfed quite a bit, 50%. Primordial Cleave is now 50% cleave instead of 80% cleave. So like a lot of the lava-based gameplay, and even Elemental Blast got nerfed by like 25%. But Earthshock got buffed up. Lightning-based abilities, like Power Maelstrom got buffed up quite a bit. Everything that is lightning, like your Lightning Elemental, got buffed up by quite a bit too. I tried to have LA out as much as I could, and you can kind of see like he's actually doing a significant bit of damage. But also you have the Greater Lightning Elemental and a Lesser Lightning Elemental added to it. You get the Greater Lightning LE from Fury of the Storm, so you get like a bonus LE. That one got buffed up like with his abilities by 300%, so like Chain Lightning, as well as his Lightning Blast also do quite a bit. Lesser Lightning spawns off of your primary Lightning Elemental with the Tempest ability and all those things. So yeah, this pet does like quite a bit of damage on his own now. I just gotta keep him up basically at all times. Wanna go again? Wanna go GG's? Okay. Go again. We can go maybe find another one, right? I kind of want to do another one as Ellie, and just add more lava bursts here and there inside of the primordial window. That's what I really want to do. Never been a big warrior fan, but Mountain Thane making me want to play dwarf for you. Dude, Mountain Thanes are awesome. I'm a big fan of Mountain Thanes. They are awesome. Huge fan. Big fan. Hell yeah. Later this week, I'm a warrior. I might do a heroic or mythic dungeon to get the crest while world bosses are rare NPCs with license. Yeah, might as well, honestly. Might as well. I wouldn't farm too many like crests or anything like that, just because you're gonna be replacing that gear really quickly anyway. So like world bosses and stuff like that would work. Lower my key. How about we search for like a brack or something? I can find something if you pass a lead. I mean, ideally I still really need worm crests. Like aspect crests are going to be somewhat helpful, but I really need mostly worm crests. But if you pass me a lead, I can find that's like a decent bracket height or something. I don't really know, like 5 through 9 brack maybe. If there is a bracken height, there is a brack. Needs 2 bodies them. Or a... What's another good dungeon for like big giga AoE? Uldaman? Is Uldaman good for AoE? There's some big AoE in Uldaman too, right? I'm gonna sign up for Uldamans. Couple of this here and there. Brack. Should I set up anyway? If I sign up, will he like put these? I don't want to do that. We'll get a couple signups here and there. We'll have to do Uldaman pulls. Yeah. I don't remember what's a good AoE dungeon anymore, man. My mind is like in the Necrotic Wake, Chernasai, Stone Vault, Dawnbringer, right? I'm already in the beta keys, man. I'm already in the beta key mentality. I'm like, dude, like I'm ready to go big pull in Necrotic Wake again and again and again. That one's still really fun. First pull in Necrotic Wake is fun. I do a snake boss until big golem before the spiders are done. 11th, 15th of DK. Yeah. I don't really need like 11th and 15th of this guy. I just need like lower keys just to spam through them so I can upgrade all of my gear, because you don't really need that high of an item level. But if you can get yourself in like 5-15 item level, you essentially don't replace your gear. This is what I heard. You don't replace your gear until like level what is it, 78, I guess? 77, 78, somewhere around that ballpark. I was about to say 67 because I'm thinking, because I had like my in terms of like leveling numbers, I still had the Dragonflight leveling numbers on my mind. On our plane is big pulls. You mean like no could like the dungeon? Yeah, I guess so. 78, yeah. I do snake boss until back. Yeah. What's up, Bragg? How you doing, my man? Hope you have a good one. Almost done with our OP. I have 5 beer. You know what, Alex? If you're done with our OP before this guy finds a full group, I'll join you instead. How did that sound? This guy got a tank. If he gets a healer, we'll just get it done really quickly. But if we get out before that, we'll just hop with you. How did that sound? That'll swap gear, neither warrior demon hunter. I mean, the gear scaling, like, it is notable from what I've heard, right? The lower levels, you're gonna be smashing. But as you get to higher levels, you are going to be like, okay, well, now I got to switch over to level 80. Because the gear bump is pretty big. Like, like, when you're at max level, this is for Uldaman, right? When you're at max level, like before seasonal content starts, you'll be able to get like 580 item level gear pretty early on. So you'll be looking at like 560s, I think, while leveling. And I mean, what is it? 520, maybe 530-ish is about the highest item level some of the gear from season 4 can reach. I mean, 30 item level bump in Agi is just, it's a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, Center need better gear. I mean, if you want to, right? I'm just saying some of the delve trinkets are kind of nuts, right? If you can get some of the delve trinkets at higher enough level, they're kind of nuts. Not gonna lie. I'll need 2 or 3, 4 93s or 515 rest. Yeah, like you don't really. It just is nice, right? It just is nice. I was gonna summon him, but you can chill over there, I guess. I was just gonna be the nice guy. I'm just summon. I'm gonna still be a nice guy. They're gonna come in. They're gonna be like, "Oh, at least the shaman tried." Even though I got literally 0 summons. Demon Hunter has 529 and Warrior has 525. I need to see what my rogue has in terms of item level. Like, I've been we've been raiding, killing for rack, getting people their mounts. Hell, we even went back and killed Razagaz just to get all the portals. Like, we literally got portals for all 3 raids. Where's it at? Hero path. Miss. There we go. Raids. Look, we got Primal Prison, Bitter Legacy, and Scorching Dream. We got all of them. We should be vibing. This guy's here, right? Oh wait, no, he's not here. We'll summon him too. We'll get him as well. Most of the time people playing gear level X3, X4, and tiers depending on the strain, 1 to levels longer. Most of the time people keep gear until level, I guess so, yeah, you're right. Yeah, with the tier sets and whatever. Although, I think they're probably gonna disable tier sets past, well, the old tier sets past a certain point. Because they don't like the idea of like people using older gear to play like newer stuff or whatever. I could see them disabling tier sets, I guess what I'm trying to say. I can see them, because I think even the Shaman set, like even the Shaman lava thing got nerfed by quite a bit, but like scaled up lava bursts doing burn for 65% of the damage, or is it like 10%? Is it a burn for 10% more damage? I mean, it would kind of help counteract that lava burst nerf they did initially, right? I think they wouldn't want to. I don't think they would want that. Okay, Solo did confirm for me. If whoever asked the question thanks, friend. Hey, Solo confirmed. Apparently, the cap for coin flipping for Fatebound was 99 at some point, but they might have changed it. At some point, it was 99. Maybe there's no more cap, or maybe the cap was lower, but at some point, it was 99. So I guess it did have a ceiling before. That's about all we know. So, but it's not like a well-known fact or whatever. So Mythic DPS, not Mythic deep. Yeah, for real. All right, do we just do a big pull? Probably not, right? Probably not. Also, we should have done this with an evoker too. We should have brought an evoker just to buff us. That would have been fun. That would have been really, really fun. You see, that was a lot better. All I had to do is integrate a couple of lava birds that cleave still. That's all I had to do. And we'll do one of these. We'll grab one of these. We'll do one of these. Got one of these. Getting chumped off, but it's okay. Lava burst a little bit just because I still have my tier set. I really would love to get rid of my tier set right now just so I can spam lightning. Lightning is so back, dude. Lightning is back, baby. Chain lightning spam is so good. It is so good. Oh, baby. Okay, we're gonna grab these two, okay? Sorry, friend. I am grabbing more. I am grabbing more for you. I am gonna be that guy. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because look at that. Look at that. And I'm just spamming one button for the most part. It is so good. There we go. Also, don't have me murdering everything. True. You know what? Let me have my fun. Let me have my fun. Brian, how did we not ever play the keys on beta together, by the way? How did we not run into each other in beta as much as we did? Or as much as we should have? Because I feel like we should have been seeing each other constantly in the beta. Also, the lightning build, by the way, is pretty cool because you can actually still play Primordial. Like on max level, you are still going to play Primordial. Even though most people think of it as like a lightning button. Or a fire button. Is this guy not going to get dispelled? There we go. Normally people think of it like as a fire button Primordial, but it's actually an elemental ability. And you have a talent where your chain lightning and lightning abilities, like most chain lightning and lightning bolt, they are what is the word? They are they reduce the cooldown of all nature abilities, and when something is elemental, it's also a nature ability. Let me show you. Is this talent right here? Flash of lightning. Increase crit chance of lightning bolt, chain lightning. That's fine. Chain lightning and lightning bolt. Reduce the cooldown of nature spells. Primordial is an elemental ability. Is nature, fire, frost, everything. So you actually get cooldown reduction on your Primordial as a lava build. It's actually so cool. Like, I'm a big fan of that. Big fan. So you actually get to use those lava bursts in pretty regularly. Right? You weave in lava and lightning bolt together. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it. I gotta dispel. Because I've barely been in the beta on my own. You should have been playing beta, dude. It's actually so fun. I feel like if me and you would have had an absolute blast. Because me and Jake were talking the whole time, like, dude, as soon as Jay gets beta, dude, we are going off and we're just absolutely becoming menaces in dungeons. Jake never got beta. I needed a beta buddy. At the very least, my guildie started playing beta. It's much better than the experience. Their experience have been like Dragonflight beta, where some of them played, but like not a lot of them really. But this time around, like quite a lot of them have been playing beta pretty regularly, and we actually done keys here and there. It's been a lot of fun. It's been just like very, very enjoyable. That alpha beta. I know you did, because you're part of that community council thing. I know you got it. I wasn't even asking you before, like when I did that beta, I was like, yo, do you know somebody? I had to ask a couple people actually. I was like, oh, brother. Oh no. We still gotta kill it. God, it's so, you have no idea how bad I just want a Tempest. You have no idea how bad I just want to press Tempest. It went from a button that I like hated to like I actually like Tempest as a button. It's so good. It is so good. Is a guy over here? Okay, he's over here. That's what we need. Trying to like hurt him like cats here as best as I can, man. What? We missed him completely, dude. We missed this guy completely. I killed the turtle so fast. I was about to say like, man, it sucks, but I'll be that. I'll be ethical. I'll get the totem. I think all of us were ethical. Too ethical, in fact. Oh no. That's great. That's fun. Don't kill it too early. This dude, I need to play more beta keys. Even tans have gotten like so much more approachable now. Red is a complete joke. We're just strong in PvP at the moment. Yeah, it's again like it's not scaled for what is it? It's not none of the classes right now are scaled for current level, right? None of them are scaled for like what we're doing now. They're all scaled for level 80 content. So certain classes are going to be doing some wild wacky things. Is this thing you're going to hit? I was gonna say, that thing is behind the pillar. Was it gonna affect us? Was it still gonna hit us? That'd have been wild. BMA is down, mad about it. Oh, speaking about BMA, there's a vendor next to Black Market Auction House. Make sure you buy all the cosmetics from there, because they're gonna be gone once the expansion launches. They're gonna be there for a limited time. So get those while they're hot. Get them while they can. Yeah? Definitely get them while you can. Hopefully I'm gonna have my cooldowns available for like next fall, because that should be pretty huge. You already bought model set? Yeah, I haven't bought mine. I have gold, but I'm like, I want to spend the gold, but it's like, dude, I also do want to get prepped for like next expansion. I'm like, that was the most useful. That was the hardest work in Capstone tournament. That's so good. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to spend my gold. I don't really know if I want to. I don't think it's a good idea. Not spending 1.2 on a gold beetle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Like, it's a cool beetle. Initially, I was gonna spend gold to like buy all those things from there because they look cool. I want them. But like, at the same time, like prepping for the next expansion sounds like a really, really good move too. Honestly. We gotta stun him. Hopefully my stun works. Oh, got it! I just threw it out and I thought I wouldn't make it in time. Also, why is the rock showing up like twice? Why is Unholy Death Knight showing up twice in a row? Actually. Is it the pet? Did the details mess someone up? I have the pet and the DK split. Look at this guy. Been an actual champ. While I'm just kind of standing still being a lazy ass. Dal's really thinking I can't buy the beetle. I can't make a rogue with some honest with Diablo. Ooh, them mods on Diablo? I'm not a big fan of like, you know, cosmetics or whatever, store cosmetics, but they look cool. They do look really, really cool. Not gonna lie. Those do look cool. I don't hate those. Well, I like the looks. I don't like how they're, you know, only a store thing. Would be cool if that was something you could earn, like a crossover event, dude. That would have been so cool. Missed opportunity, though. Of course you could do a crossover event. Or you can make all the money in the world. All the money. I can't blame them. They're a company, but like, come on, man. That could have been such a W. It would be such a good play. You know what I mean? Going over to take care of Dal. Thanks so much for coming by, Simon. Appreciate you, my man. Hope you're doing good. Did I just spread flame shocks? I think I did. I'm gonna dispel you. I'm gonna be a nice guy. Spend my globals doing helpful things instead of just pummeling more lightning the entire time. I gotta make sure to refresh these from time to time. It wasn't more than coming out of buy the Savannah set. It does look good, doesn't it? Oh man, it looks good. Why does it have to look so good? Why does it have to look so good? Blizzard, this looks way too cool. Way too cool. Hold on, I got you. Wait, could you just handle freedom yourself from that too? Isn't that a thing? Pretty sure you can. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Oh god, they're gonna be doing that thing, aren't they? Yeah. Forgot they're doing the Sonic thing. The kicks are immaculate though. I can actually play the game. Morocco's 73% damage reduction with like this Imperial Gembringer. Dude, I need to get myself some cool defense as well. I need to figure something out. I need to figure something out for myself as well. At least I got offense, but I'll need to figure something out at some point. Because the chest piece is kind of what makes the build, but maybe that's something that works too. Necromancer or nothing. Necro is also really good though. Out of all the Diablo classes, that one is also really good. We're going big. Yeah.
Protocols activated.
Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Also, they buffed up that totem too, by the way. That Stone Bulwark totem. It is now giga good. It is now very good as far as totems are concerned. Also, playing Earthshock as a lightning build is so much more nice. It's so much nicer when it comes to mobility. As far as mobility is concerned, like just raw mobility, it is so nice in that regard. Is there a shock? We could just get a quick cast or whatever. Move. Ghosty. Necro has nothing on a 71 million dot. Fair, but Necro is really good. I really wish this beam, and like it's way too late to change it now, but I wish it was just like visible like lines to it. Like I know it's a beam, but like I would have liked like just a line on the ground to show exactly where it's at. That would have been nice. Retroactively. How I'd fix the game some of these animations retroactively. Like that matters now. Is it this way? It is this way. Diablo is the only ever good. Shortly after release, it's been that way for every version. The damage creep is so fast and ridiculously fast. I mean, it is fun, but for the most part, I guess people do play Diablo for PvP too, but for the most part, people play PvE, right? Or is that like a big PvP community in Diablo? I assume there wasn't as much. But like from a PvE game, like having that kind of a creep and doing millions of damage, I mean, that could be fun, right? When they have a game that's a little bit more competitive, I feel like those numbers can definitely get like super difficult to track. Imagine WoW. I guess we did have that in Legion, didn't we? But like the numbers in Legion were a little like, you know, wacky. Oh, we missed a ghost team. Awesome. Wacky numbers are best. I like them. There is a point where things are too wacky. And like Legion was already hitting that cap of like, okay, we're getting kind of funny here, but like hopefully it doesn't get that much higher. You know what I mean? Like we're already crossing the Crossing into the funny business category. Like, I like it, but like, let's keep it within limits. Funny, but within limits. You know? That makes any sense. But like, if they kept going higher than that, like we're already hitting for millions, like it's too much. One too many. One too many. Yeah, this thing really needs a Tempest. It's like the secret sauce. It's just like a little extra spice. A Tempest would make it. Actually, even the other one, the technically Tempest is really popular as a pick, but apparently if you play the other one, what's it called? The Farseer, apparently that's even better because you can get setups. It's a setup-based playstyle. You play setup-based builds, and it's pretty good. I like how the target. Oh no, I need help. Help! I'm gonna die. Maybe not. I'm so used to that killing you. But I guess I should also look at the kill level. Set up your ancestors. You gotta set up an ancestor. Like you gotta do set up your ancestors. Yeah, you gotta set up your family. You gotta get it with a setup, right? Yeah, no, it sounds bad. When you put it like that, yeah. That does not sound great. But no, it's like you gotta primordial. You gotta press one button to summon grandpa, then you gotta press another button to summon grandma, and then you press primordial, and then you lava burst, right, to cleave everything down, and then you start spamming chain lightning over and over and over, and they do a ton of damage. Ancestors rock, dude. You gotta get grandpa and grandma out of their like old people home. Let them go stretch their legs a little. Let them tase everybody for a second, right? I feel like I'm setting up like a jackass a jackass level like oh, I need haste. Please, my haste. That's gone. This looks like I'm almost setting up like a jackass level kind of a prank, right? Give your grandma and grandpa a taser. Let it go ham. You know what? We wanted to pull these guys. All right, might as well. Might as well. We can kill him, I think. Yeah, we can kill him. We got chain. Or no haste though. Maybe it was a wrong move actually. If I could overthought my thought process there, I'll probably shoot over. Maybe I should do what my LE's doing and just head over to that corner. Because he probably has a really good idea. You know what? I appreciate the bop. It does nothing. I appreciate it though. Is this arcane? Okay, I was thinking maybe it's like fire, or if it's like earth magic or nature damage, then at least you could drop it down my Healy Totem. That works there too. I was about to say, like, did I lost? But we got another Shaman in here. Didn't even notice. And after this shot, I'm gonna check to see if beta's back up, because I want to play some beta if possible. I want to play some warrior. I want to play some rogue. Hell, I want to play Shaman now. Now that because at least at the beta you don't have like the tier set that you have to play around with. You just have a very, very generic set. You do some disgusting damage with Stormbringer too. Hello, what's up, Chicago? How you doing, fam? Hope you're doing good. You playing Smite? Is that out? I think I asked you like more than once now. I have theoretical craft farm. Oh, a theoretical craft farm? Gold farm. Do share. In DMs, in DMs. If it is like actually a really, really good one. Actually, yeah. In DMs. You know, I do kind of miss the Ascendance builds. That was a lot of fun. And I'm really, really sad that I kind of killed it off. I love the lightning is like kind of doable, especially on the beta. But I do miss Ascendance builds. Those were like ridiculously fun. Especially when you get into dungeons like Gorak Tool with the first dungeon of Tyrannoside. No, that's not Gorak Tool, is it? That's somebody else. Or is it Gorak Tool? I don't even know. But there's a Dross dude, like the big guy, the little guy. You hit the big guy, and then you can hit the little guy, and it takes more damage, and you ascend, and you just pile drive him with back-to-back lava bursts, and it's a lot of fun. That was really, really fun. Jeez. It's not Gorak. I just assumed it's Gorak. It's, God, what's his name? I know that the tree name is Treadova, unless I got the wrong name completely. What is his name? I don't know why I call him Gorak Tool. I had to look it up. Alrighty. Might as well look it up right now and then hop on the beta or see if the beta is even up. Also, by the way, I ended up completing an eventual lock. I didn't even like try. I was just doing the event. And look how many of these things I completed. I was just doing the event stuff. That's all I was doing. Just playing, doing the event. I didn't touch it at all. It was like, oh, you got the thing, Insta. I'm like, huh? I've been out for like an hour. What's his name? I'll find him real quickly. Wait, yeah, I could do... No, I can't do that. I gotta do... Shadowlands... Ingram Malak. Oh, it's Ingram Malak. I don't know why I called him Shadova. Drummond Olferon. Okay, no. I got his name wrong, too. I got all the names wrong. Ingram Malak. He does look like Gorak Tool, though, doesn't he? Literally the same guy. Exact mythic plus mob count value is no longer trackable via addons War Within. Interesting. Okay. Beta time friend GG's. Time friend GG's. Appreciate you, little beef. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah. Is the Lightning Alley back? Yes. Right now, Lightning Alley is back. It still have a tier set that makes you want to play Lava Burst the entire time. But if you are playing Shaman right now in the beta, or I guess on pre-patch, you will go Lightning. That being said, you still have a tier set where you will want to spam Lava Bursts or use them pretty regularly. I don't really know rotationally how things change, but like on the beta, Lava Burst becomes like less of a necessary button. You will use it in a single target and maybe like a 3-target pull, because the Maelstrom it generates, but also the Lava Burst ability provides you chances for your Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolts to overload, guaranteed. So in AoE, you'll usually combine it together in like a big Lava Totem, so you spread Flame Shocks everywhere, then you'll Primordial, and that Lava Burst to get your opener, and you don't necessarily really weave in Lava Bursts unless you have the Primordial in AoE. In single target, you start using Lava Burst pretty regularly, or like a 3-target, unless you will start using Lava Burst whenever you have it available, unless your Storm Elemental is up, which is where you kind of want a Lava Burst, Earth Shock, Lightning Bolt as a combo. Because Lava Burst will above the damage of a Earth Shock, because that does a lot of damage. Earth Shock will allow you a Lightning Bolt to get double guaranteed overload, so like, if you also have that Lava Burst buff as well, it's like, I think, a 3rd overload. There's just a bunch of overloads back to back, right? But, yeah. With the tier set, you are still a little gimped. I'm not even gonna, honestly, tier set kind of gimps you a little. Honestly, might even better if you got like a full haste versus that on a Shaman and no tier set. I think tier set is still probably numerically significant, but like, I'm sure you could have some fun and do a decent bit of keys at decent levels if you had like no tier and full haste versatility gear, because haste versus are big stats right now in the beta, and if you were to like emulate it, I'm sure it would work pretty well too. Pretty sure. LA Shaman single target rotation, LA Shaman A rotation. Oh yeah, like you can see, like they kind of updated their WoW head. They have like updated talents or whatever. Cast Storm Elemental, Liquid Magma Totem, Primordial, Stormkeeper on cooldown. Use Lava Burst when you have Primordial Wave active. And you still want to cast Lava Burst on cooldown because the tier set is much better. But essentially, you kind of like eliminate it out of AoE. And then you just spam Chain Lightning for the most part. essentially. But yeah, you still don't want to be weaving them right now, but lightning is back. Except it's not like you're not ever going to be like full lightning where completely lava is out of the way. You will integrate lava because lightning allows you to get back primordial wave and that allows you to get lava burst, and that gives you that proc. So your next chain lightning or lightning bolt overloads. So you were weaving them, right? Not leaving them, you're weaving them. But you don't make it like a priority ability. Right now it is a prio still because of a tier set. But once you get in a beta, once you're done with the tier set, you just spam chain. It is so good, dude. I was playing Goon to Keys with my guildies too, right? And one of them is a Shaman main right now. He's been Shaman for a bit. He's been liking it a lot. It is like, you know what? At first he wasn't sure how the whole lava thing was gonna work, which is exactly how I felt about it. But it was like, you know what? After playing with it, it is like better and easier. I'm like, yeah. You just stand there and spam chain. It's so good. At least you beta round. Beta robes are not up. Thanks for information, dude. Chill if you want to answer. Don't type of dude. What do you mean? It's just for information, dude. Don't have a 2-month brother. Wait, what? Dal, what is the new spec at the end of Pandora Remix? I don't have a PC for 2 months, brother. But what? Chill if you don't want to answer. Don't type in. What? Do you, what? Dal, when is the new X spec? When is the new X spec? Ends the end of the Pandora Remix. So Pandora Remix ends in like 6 days. New X spec comes out next week, Friday, early access, or following Tuesday. I think everybody else globally, right? But Shaman had less buttons. Yeah, I can see that. I feel like Elemental Shaman, well, even at least I feel like has a lot of buttons right now. Enhancement in particular has a lot of buttons. Yeah, I feel like they could probably do a bit of pruning without necessarily decreasing the enjoyment value out of Enhancement Shaman. I feel like that one could probably do a bit of a prune. Just a little. Just a little. Right? I feel like certain abilities could probably be weaved in together, like Frost Shock and Ice Knife, right? That could probably be added. Or Ice Blade? What do you call it? Ice Strike? That one I feel like could probably be weaved in together some way, somehow, right? Like one button, make it ranged, and give it a cleave, automatic cleave to it, right? Something along those lines would be kind of nice. Or maybe make it so that your Flame Shock can be applied through a Lava Lash, and you can spread through a Lava Lash, and you just press Lava Lash. You don't need to put up Flame Shocks ever, right? So that'd be kind of nice. That'd be one button that you could just remove, because in most cases enhancement is going to get enough melee to Flame Shock things, right? Something like that would be kind of nice. They could even do something like this where you Lava Lash, you could have some range in your Lava Lash, right? So if you want to, let's say, Flame Shock from a distance but still be able to do decent damage, why shouldn't a Lava Lash do a little bit of range damage to it? Make it a talent, right? Make one of the talents baseline and give them a talent where you can make Lava Lash a little ranged. I don't think it would break the class too much. Maybe in PvP it'd be kind of nice, but in PvP they're squishy to begin with. Short stuff, I'm asking when is the next special date, when the Pandora Remix ending? And Pandora Remix ending is a 6 days expansion. Early access comes out in 2 weeks, or next, or the week after that Tuesday. I'm pretty sure. I don't have a PC for 2 months, and Wes is being a, here's some reason I want to come back at this art since I want to try to main a rogue survivability hunter ADK yet. Yeah, so it's coming out 26th, I think, of this month. Pretty sure. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't expect a former rogue main to have such a unique mustache. A former rogue main to have such a unique... Who said a former rogue main? I am still a rogue main. At least for this expansion, I still am. Don't expect a former rogue main to have such a unique mustache. Is that the lore now? Am I not a rogue main anymore? The morning drop. 26, there we go. Have a primordial wave replace Flame Shock and make Lava Lash reduces cooldown. That could work. That could work. Yeah, it looks like primordial is being like set up as a button you will want to use pretty regularly. So like might as well make it more integrated into the class, right? It just does a lot. It's a wizard stash. This is a wizard stash? The problem is this whisker on the right hand side, I didn't apply enough mustache wax. So it keeps trying to bend in the way that I don't want it to bend. It's supposed to be like, you know what, whatever you guys think the lore of this is supposed to be when it comes to the mustache. No matter how nerf rogue I don't play as a main, on misunderstanding I can win. On a misunderstanding I can win. Fair, fair. Rogues got better, by the way. We could play rogue. Because beta's down. Still. Kind of sucks. Might as well play some live though. Yeah. And hopefully beta will be up later tonight. Or tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, can be a rogue. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Speaking about rogues, should we just go slam a Q on a rogue real quick? Just to get one out of the way. Or let you guys decide rather what class you play next. That's another option. So out of the classes that got buffed up or nerfed, let me read through a list. Because Shaman, we did that. We did that. Death Knights got kind of nerfed, but they should still be really good. I don't really have a geared one. Demon Hunter got buffed up a little. I don't really have a lot of gear on mine anyway, but it sounds like they changed a lot. Druids got changed. Not a buff or a nerf. Evoker got buffed up quite a bit. Could slam an Evoker real quick. Will remain a Rogue and War within? I think so. It's looking very, very likely now. Rogue gameplay just feels so damn boring at the moment. I wish it was a fun main or something else for the first time in 50 years. You don't like Rogue? Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we didn't get the craziest, like, cool changes. I mean, the cool factor. I agree with you on that. If you're looking for another class, but like you played Rogue before, I would suggest, like, if you like the Rogue gameplay and you want something similar to Rogue but not quite Rogue, Windwalker is a really close one. Warrior is also very, very mobile like that over Rogue. Not as good of utility, but like pretty solid. If you want something different, like a slower, like a walking Death Knight, like a slow walking death, you're not as mobile, but you hit pretty hard. That'll play a caster. Some of the casters that I like from playing a Rogue, I like at least Shaman, I like Shadow Priest, and I like Arcane Mage in particular. So like, I don't know what it is, but like, this is the specs that I was drawn to and played on and off from expansion to expansion. And I don't know, this is a Rogue player. I like those in particular, so you can always give this a try. That's great advice, man. Looking for a Windwalker, I think that's the move. I would give it a shot. Windwalker historically has not really ever been like consistently popular, so be very careful with Windwalker, just in case. Historically, sometimes they're really good, other times not as much. So like, be very careful. But if you're looking for that similar gameplay, Windwalker has a lot of that similarity. That would be another one we could try. We could try Windwalker. So chat, Evokers got buffed up. Windwalkers got changes, nerfs, and buffs across the board essentially. I don't think Mages got too many new things unless you're Frost and then you got buffed up across the board. What else could we play? Red Pallies only got nerfed. Shadow Priest. I feel like Shadow Priests they're fine. I think they're definitely worth playing once you get the hero specs. All right, out of those classes, boys, Evoker, Monk, Warlock, Evoker, Monk, Rogue. What was I gonna say? That's something in mind. Hunter. Evoker, Monk, Rogue, Hunter. What do you guys want to see next? Curveball, play Aflock for Windwalker. Ooh, Af or Windwalker. I think if you're looking at more than just AF, like Destro and Demo, Warlock is probably a pretty good option because at least one of the specs is going to be good. That being said, if you look at primarily as AF versus Windwalker, I think a range class is generally a little bit better. AF has been buffed up recently. It feels pretty good to play, but like, AF is also another one where it's like sometimes AF is good, sometimes it's not that good. With Warlock, if you're looking at the entire class, you're in a safe spot. Just one spec specifically, I think like Duster and Demo generally do really, really well. AF sometimes as well. I'd say Warlock just because it's a range and range do well in range damage, but like you could get both of them up and running. Evoker, I'm down for Evoker. Yeah. It's been a second, but I could try. Actually, I'm gonna look at the Wowhead thing because they have some build recommendations. I wonder if they have a recommendation of a build that was developing over in the beta, and I want to see if they have it. I actually want to see if they have it, because they may dev specifically. That's a single target damage, volatile, we're still gonna go full blaze. Raid build with AoE, counts a cleave, AoE. You play it like that? You don't play imminent? That is scorching? Okay. I'm surprised they're still playing Shatter. Alright, so I guess you can technically do it. Any good boxes? I mean... I mean, not really. It's the end. I mean... so, probably... not... so, I'm not... Buff hit me up. Buff was like, yo, anything good in your boxes? I'm like, whatever I'm getting, I'm replacing in another 2 weeks. I'm not invested. But there is a fire breath build. Actually, not just a fire breath, but a red build for red AoE damage. It's gotten a lot more traction recently in the beta. I do want to give it a try because it gotten a little better. Just a little better. Just baby better. Right? Baby better. So, I'll need to do this. Right hand side. We're gonna try it because it was really fun to play in the beta. Kick, that. Yeah, so it Firestorm as a button. It's like, Firestorm? Why? It's gotten a tinge of better. A tinge. I'm surprised they don't have imminent destruction because the AoE of that ability is kind of nuts. But turn to cleave. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Shadow Essence bonus. Not the... I guess that'll work. I've been seeing a lot more red builds rather than like red and blue mixed together with Devastation on the beta. But maybe beta, it's like... maybe because of the hero specs. Actually, I think it is because of the hero specs too. Huh? Did my tiles get saved? Did it bug? Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. I swear to God, I just said it and I lost it. I swear to God, I just said it and now I lost it. I'm gonna go copy it. That's it. Export. Firestorm M+. This Firestorm was getting kind of fun. Hey, long time no see. Missy work schedule been crazy. What's up, Sable? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Welcome, 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 welcome. Is that bug? Okay, now it's working. And now I gotta find a button to put Firestorm. I don't remember where I had it. Do I have a macro for Firestorm? I do. I made it a while ago. Okay, so Firestorm is a button. It is basically just like a big AoE circle. And you want to keep stuff in there as long as humanly possible. That's literally it. And you have a way for you to be able to reset it. So Pyre and Living Flame have a chance to make an next Firestorm instant. And normally if you play into Feed the Flames, if you're playing into like a Onyx Legacy build, then you have like big Giga AoE combos. I don't know how well this is going to go. Well, yeah, my add level was also really embarrassingly low. So we're going to find whatever key I can get into between like 2 and 4. What do you think is going to be better? Retro Pally, Outlaw, Rogue, and Survival Hunter? Whatever I tell you right now, it's probably going to change, man. I'm telling you right now, whatever I tell you in the moment, it's probably going to change. Tuning isn't final. Tuning isn't done. I have no idea. No one has the correct answer. It really is just like, what I can tell you maybe what's going to be maybe a safe pick. Maybe a safe option. Out of those 3. Probably like Rogue out of those 3. But like, you probably played that as Assassin more than anything. Survival Hunter has gotten a lot better, and I think if they stay more or less how they are in beta, if they don't get too many nerfs, I think they are going to get played, at least in M+. I think Range Hunter is still really good in Raid, because melee spots are very, very like selective. Red Pally is no longer mandatory in Raids, so it became a little bit like, okay, now I'm up to tuning whether I'm good or not. So that can potentially put him in a weird spot. You know what I mean? Beta bugged so bad, but even Levy is bugged. Yeah, don't disagree. It is basically a beta build that gets sent over to us. No Outlaw? Look. Like, what do you want me to do? Lie? But now, you play Outlaw. Why can't you just say Outlaw? Why? I'm just trying to be honest with you, man. Assassin's like a burst window. Deathmark as an ability is a very strong cooldown every 2 minutes, and you have King's Doom, which is still a significant cooldown. AoE damage has gotten much better. If you've been seeing any footage or anybody playing on the beta, it's a lot more assassination rogues. Can Outlaw do okay? Yes. in like a very sustained fight. Outlaw really needs like a burst window, like a proper burst window. Once we have that, we'll be golden. But in the current state, unless all the fights are like very sustained heavy, it really depends on the fight though. But just on average in the raid setting, right? Having a burst cooldown for very specific phases is infinitely more valuable than having a class of sustained damage, unless you sustain a ton and you can have perfect uptime. In most cases in raids, classes like melee are going to get hit by mobility, so your uptime is going to be limited, but having that proper burst window every 2 minutes or whatever helps tremendously. You know what I mean? Tremendously. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to... I'm just being honest with you. Is this the guy? Oh, that's the guy part of me. I really wish, like, look, this guy is on the opposite faction. Or is he? I can't tell. But, like, I wish I could see him easier. Like, I can't tell that this man is part of my group at all. Look, his name isn't highlighted. It's not glowing. Nothing. I have no idea. I have no clue. Mini Brewmaster for the first instance to be BFA. Honestly, hype. Yeah, Brewmaster should be really, really good, man. First time playing red. How you like it at Buttersworth? On pre-patch or on the beta? Or like you're planning on playing it on the beta? How are we looking at it? Also, I want to see if I have potions. Consumes. Have this. What does this stand for, evoker? Because I remember like they were really crit heavy, and they became like a little haste heavy because master became less good, or not as like invested into it. You have a good Plato mod. I don't have Plato mod. No, I don't use Plato. We're tracking hate assassination rock like a moral outlaw, but when you have, if it's really good, I might just stick with the survival or retribution. I mean, that could work too, right? Yeah, I don't have a good Plato mod for rogue dot tracking at all. I just use base Blizzard UI. I'm a masochist like that. Literally just a masochist. Oh, you're a bear. Okay, okay. I was thinking for a second. We did bigger pull. Or is this big enough? I guess I should have deep breathed it earlier, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should have. Yeah, keeping my thing. This red buff is good. Red buff, very good. Red circle, good. Please keep my red circle on. Yeah. I'm basically a mage with Blizzard. You do your thing. Honestly, don't listen to me. You do your thing. You live your best life. That's what's important. Try to rule these guys. Try to live too. My thing. Kick that man. Keep him in my red. Keep him in the red. There we go. I guess I'll keep him in here. The big red button is nice. Not gonna lie. Big red button is nice. Plus, didn't they add like a thing where you actually do more damage into... I thought they added like an element where like if enemies are standing... There we go. In addition, Pyre Disintegrate deal 20% more damage to enemies in the Firestorm. That's why I was like surprised that the build wasn't picking up Feed the Flames. Because I think that's actually kind of worth. Huge portion of your damage is going to be your Pyre and Disintegrate, so having 20% more damage on top of it is worth. I guess maybe they don't look at Imminent Destruction as worth, but I think it's actually looking really good as an ability. I'm kind of surprised, honestly. Maybe I shouldn't be. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's a kite. Doesn't matter. Lag, all good, all good, all good. Do your thing. All good. You're killing me. I hate Assassination Rogue. I like Outlaw more. Then play Outlaw! Then play Outlaw! And play whatever you like, man. Don't have me tell you what to do. How to live your life. Like, just live your best life, man. Do whatever makes you happy, right? That's like the most important thing. Do whatever makes you happy. Oh god. I'm gonna die. I need heal. Both emotional and otherwise. Moral support. Big help. Yeah, I'm surprised that the builds that they have on Wowhead do not go Firestorm. It's actually so fun on the beta. And, like, you can maintain the basic at all times. Like, it's always there. Look, I literally got a second proc of it. I don't think you can double up on the like the effectiveness of it, but like it's super nice. Either way, as a button, pretty good. I miss Dev, man. Dev is a lot of fun. Such a different class compared to everything else in the game. Debating between Frost, DK, and Evoker. Well, if I took a look at the classes on the beta, I definitely would say, do we miss a cage? Do we actually? Hold on. I'll run back. Is that one at the very beginning, isn't it? Yeah, I'll come back. I'll go for it. we got excited. Blowing through +2 really quickly. But the game is back up. Wait, like the beta? I have no idea. Live realm, yes, on NA. NA is back up. They actually put it back up like an hour before. They said it was going to come out like by 3 p.m. PDT, which would be 6 East Coast. It was up 5 East Coast, so it was like an hour earlier. Which, like, sometimes Blizzard is like, hey, we're gonna have to get this thing out a little bit later, or a little early or whatever, right? And sometimes like a little late, sometimes they're a little early. That time they were a little early. There's no consistency. I think a lot of people would want to see some consistency. There's no consistency. Are we all fucking here? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother, we're all here. Hell yeah, brother, we're all here. Can I stack them all together? Yeah, stack them. Just for a little bit. Oh, they're gonna be splitting. Yep. They're gonna be splitting. Kinda sucks that Evoker can't really do too much with their empowerment abilities or whatever. You know what I mean? You're kinda limited. You can only do so much. Or not empowerment, but the Dragon Rage windows rather, more than anything. Do we need the healer? Do we need the healer? At this point, I don't think we do. I think at this point we just beam. I'm blinded. All good. I was running 10 keys last night for the wall. Yeah, 10 keys right now. Like, those are pretty nice. Wait, I need to give you a buff. The Sarion. Here we go. Oh no, I got mobility. No. Wait, do I have? Okay, yeah, I don't have mobility. Am I even talented in the mobility? I just gotta take the Wowhead build. Yeah, like getting gear right now, I feel like it's not necessary. Definitely not mandatory. This late into the expansion. Like if you're behind on gear, might as well just do like the event or whatever and then just start leveling. You'll be replacing those items very, very quickly. Trust me. Trust me. I haven't played with this button in such a long while, man. Might as well, right? I got aggro. Instant aggro. I'll save my coolness for the next pack, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing when I see these. Should just send it on cooldown whenever I can, but whatever. Like a Shaman on fronts. Yeah? Yeah, Shamans are really good. Especially good when you get on the beta. Especially good when you get on a beta. Stomp or breath? What's this man on about? That's the paladin from the other key, yeah? Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's the same guy. Not a goober. Did you see the last Blizz vid? It was a Dark Theory Warrior. Yeah, Dark Theory Warrior. I did see. I watched it earlier today. Not on stream, but I watched it like in my free time or whatever. It's pretty cool. I mean, they know that, yeah, Drakthir are gonna be getting, like, you know, other class options later down the line. So I think it's them, yeah, hinting it. Drakthir Warrior or whatever. I do wonder what classes they're gonna have access to, like Warrior, Hunter, Rogue. I feel like I confirmed, right? We've seen them in that spec. They mentioned before Drakthir Warrior would be a thing. Hunter, we know that there's a Drakthir Hunter. When you do the quest line for Warbands, like the first time you do the Warbands quest line, there's like literally, you go help out a Drakthir Hunter to do a bit of questing with their Warband or whatever. And they're literally a Drakthir Hunter specifically. That's pretty neat. I think like Rogue, right? You know, I'm thinking like a Black Dragonflight, like agent of Rathian kind of deal, right? I think that'd be pretty cool there specifically. What else there? Mage, Shaman, I think would be very, very doable. Druid, I don't really know about Druid. Druid, I'm like iffy on. Just because, you know, forms and all that. We need to figure something out for them. The Druid specifically, I just couldn't imagine it. Would it be cool if they did? Yeah, it would be pretty cool. Did I miss that? I missed it. I don't know if you can kind of into it. It kind of did into it. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. Wait, this guy's like actually sipping for me so hard. This is awesome. My evoker buttons have been a sit down so hard. Black Talon, yeah, Black Talon Drakthir, dude. How cool would it be sneaking around like a dragon with a hoodie, right? Runs in like a snake, slithering past a bunch of like passerbys to attack the target, right? Knocks him down with his tail and just like, you know, gets a couple of stabs in there, a couple of backstabs or whatever, a couple of ambushes, big eviscerate, sneak out of there, fly off with his wings or whatever. I don't know what they're gonna do for like their racials, but like I'm assuming they're gonna be able to fly, or at least partially, right? Maybe that'll be like for a limited time they can fly around. I doubt they're gonna be able to move and hover like an evoker, right? I doubt they're gonna be able to do that specifically when they play with those other classes. Maybe like for a limited window, I could see them like, you know, that being like a thing. For a limited time, limited moment, you could do something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. That'd be neat. The tail and knockback. Yeah, I think that they said knockback, like they said they're probably gonna have the knockback be like a much longer cooldown than they have it for the normal Drakthir, for normal evokers. But yeah, I can see them like, because it's gonna come down to tuning, right? Imagine if like every class, like a mage, had like their entire kit with a fire breath or dragon's breath and like the, you know, fire, like the breath ability, the knockback they have as a mage does, or the knockup or whatever, the roots and all that, and a knockup and a knockback with wings. Like you would have literally the ultimate support class, right? So they're like, you know what? There are probably some like utilities that'll be too busted, and we want to make sure there's like they're as even as other options, because for being just for evoker, right, the only Drakthir evoker is the only combo, they could really go ham with it. So I totally get them on that front. I'm sure they'll find like a nice balance tuning for it all at some point. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. Did they fix the guild bank or withdrawal issue? I think that the guild bank, I'm not sure. Last week we were able to utilize the guild bank. I don't know if the guild bank had like any issues prior, but last week we were able to utilize the guild bank and everything just fine. I have no idea if the new issue came up like over the week or whatever. Oh, that guy might die. I got only 10 seconds on it. Please gather it all up. Gather that. Gather that so I could double it. Right? Got one of these, and hopefully we'll get another one. I can do one more of these firestorms. I want to see how much damage firestorm does as an overall at the end of this. I'm just gonna spam firestorm whenever I can. kind of a fun button to use. First batch you couldn't draw. Oh, you mean like the Warbound bank? Yeah, that got fixed. Yeah, that got fixed. If you talk about the Warbound bank, yeah, all that is functional, and it's super convenient. It is so nice, man. It is so nice. Recently, I've been transferring over like some of the reagents from like professional stuff to the Warbound bank, just to like sell them off on the auction house because stuff is selling right now. Everybody's trying to sell stuff off. It's super, super nice in that regard. What about the other human backhands? What do you mean by that? Just Gravity Labs and Arcade Mage? Yeah, Gravity Labs and Arcade are gonna be nutty. It's already getting quite a bit of use in PvP, but imagine that together, like that ability together with the evoker buttons or whatever. Like, how insane would that be? Or do a stun. Just because everything's going to be casting here for a bit. Fire Breath. Another Fire Breath or Firestorm. I know there's like limitations with Firestorm, but the amount of procs you get with this ability pretty regularly, especially if you spam on a lot of your red abilities, like it resets quickly. Try to see if I can knock them together a little bit closer. Okay. We cleared everything. Like, except for that one guy. Yeah, this is fun. I do not have rescue. Okay. That's so weird that they chose no rescue for this build. Source magic? I think a rescue is a much better button. I'm actually appalled. I'm actually a little appalled by this, whoever made this build. Whoever on WoW had recommended this thing. A little appalled. Yeah, that was gonna invest maybe too many of those. Too much damage in that way. Too much damage into the ad. This would be the weakness of Firestorm, moving the boss. Although I don't think there's too many bosses in War Within that have this much movement. There's some. I'm following my own build for my rogue. It's full Heartseeker basic attack build. Oh, I do want to try messing around with stuff. Shooting for attack. Each shot triples itself from my temperings. I actually do want to try like a different class build and like not follow a guide, but just try like a weird tempering and different weird legendaries. I do want to try like going really like just like, you know, bitches. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. What was my overall? My overall was bad. Firestorm did decent, but my overall was pretty bad. I wonder if it's like a, I don't know, diffy, or if it's just like a build is not as competitive. Because this is so fun, but I really do think it's missing that goodness of Feed the Flames. Because so much of your damage is pyre. And Fire Breath, oh, it's so good. Admiral Diffy? Not really, actually. No, actually just Warrior Diffy. Warrior Pumpy. Big Pumpy. Out of creation. I should have maybe used that button a few more times. It deals decent damage for every time you use it. But it scales with the mastery. I think back in the day, didn't you used to like opener, Light of Creation, hit him with that, the Carnalix, right? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Carnalix. You would just Carn in the opener and then you would go into deep, not Deep Breath. Dragon's Rage. Ready to play in 8 days? Yeah, dude. Ready. Isn't it 2 weeks, right? Or is it? I think it's 2 weeks, isn't it? 22nd. Oh, I guess it is 8 days. No, you're right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a week. Yeah, it is not 2 weeks. It's 1 week. Yeah, I'm dumb. Extra dumb. I've gone off the path, even though I have uniques to follow in Dariel. I've gone off the path, though I have all the uniques to follow in Dariel. Yeah, I mean, like within Dariel, I feel like you could literally make whatever build you wanted to, right? You could literally make whatever you prefer, and within Dariel it'll work. It's just they're just synergizing with Barrage mostly for the totem because you can shotgun things and just keep yourself at range, but it doesn't really make a difference. Southern Dragon Rage, yeah. I probably should have done that more because I only use staff like twice or 3 times or something, and it's like a pretty short cooldown. Can you farm PvP currency this week to spend more within? I don't think so. No, if it's anything like a Dragonflight launch or Shadowlands launch, Conquest is gonna get like recycled and removed for the new season stuff. Honor, I'm pretty sure, does not get to stay either. I would be very surprised if Honor gets to stay because they're doing quite a few PvP changes, and anytime they do massive PvP changes like that, they usually even reset Honor when the new expansion arrives. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to just farm Honor now. Because then... Yeah, I don't think so. In previous expansions, they also said, like... the reason why they reset Honor is because... Well, they want people to... farm up Honor at max level. So, prepping each character to farm up Honor at lower level. Basically, like, if you're a new player coming into the game, you're basically walking in with a disadvantage because you didn't play previously to farm up all the Honor on every one of your alts to then transfer the Honor across multiple characters to then buy all of your PvP gear, if that makes any sense. So I think for PvP, they're probably going to reset it. I am assuming they're going to reset it. Like, you could get capped up at least one character with Honor, like whoever you're planning on making, if you want to, but like, I wouldn't invest too much time into it. I think capping up on Honor should not take you long at all. Like, like a couple of hours most. Not even. I'll trust the mustache man. Yeah, that one is that. Like, I usually like whenever people are like, "Oh, what's gonna be the best class? What should you do? This? Should you do that? What should you main? Blah blah blah." All that stuff. Like, it's still up in the air. But as for like the Honor and PvP currencies, Conquest I know will not be transferring over. The blood tokens from World PvP I know will not be transferring over. But Honor itself, based on previous expansions, they usually reset that for the expansion specifically. If it's a brand new season, they don't reset it, right? So if it's a brand new season, getting a little bit ahead and then getting yourself a proper, a proper new set of Honor gear, that's usually pretty normal. Would you like the caps? Damn caps, all good. Play what you like. Yeah. Well, I play what you like. I used to go with that mindset, but at the end of the day, people do want to play something that's like, someone's gonna get you invited to groups, something that's you're not gonna be gimped on, right? Let's say like you want to play, I don't know. Let's say you want to play like Affliction Warlock going forward, and let's say Affliction Warlock is absolutely dog water, right? Would be bad for me to be like, at the end of the day, you should play what you like, but I will let you know that, hey, Affliction is a really weird spot. It's really super undertuned. Then if you just want to play Affliction specifically, that's why I tell people broaden your horizons on the class rather than a spec if you can, because then at least it'll put you in a safer spot. At the end of the day, especially if you're somebody that's like, doesn't play the game regularly and can pivot easily to like a new meta class, you have a job, you have a family, you have a limited time to play, you just want to hop on and play a class that's solid. And all I could do is recommend you a couple of safe picks, right? And how to approach it when it comes to picking your class. Even me, like I'm playing Rogue, right? But I'm gonna be looking at all 3 specs. I would ideally prefer to play Outlaw if I can. If there's any chance for Outlaw to be decent, I'd rather play that spec. But I am looking at all 3 specs and testing them all out over in a beta, right? I'm having a blast playing Assassin. Speaking of beta, actually, I want to see if the beta realms are up, just really quickly for the evening, because they went down earlier, and I want to see if that back up. I'm kind of hoping beta will be back up earlier. Or later. Red Pally here. Yeah, Red Pally is another one where I'm like, if anybody that tells me a Red Paladin, and it's like, hey, generally they try to make sure that all those classes that are like hybrid DPS, the hybrid spec, or the DPS spec of a hybrid class, like a Paladin, Priest, Shaman, Monk, right? All those that want to make sure they're decent, right? Especially Priest, Paladin, Monk, where you only have one DPS option. You want to make sure that that one DPS option is decent. Paladins did lose a raid buff, Red Paladins in particular. So Red Paladins less mandatory to be brought in a raid setting. So be careful is like a smart word here. Be careful with that one. DK is a good choice. It can be. Historically, Death Knights like, look, if Frost or Unholy had something that they brought that Blood DK didn't bring, I think it would definitely bring a Frost or Unholy DK. Right now, it does seem like if you can take as a Blood DK, it's a really solid option. So if you are bringing a Death Knight, you're bringing like a Blood DK. Maybe you'll bring in Unholy or Frost, depending on your composition, right? Frost has been doing really, really well on the beta for Mythic Plus testing. It is a very popular pick. It's been getting a ton of play. That being said, just still be very, very careful. You know, I cannot overstate that because it's been doing well, but a tuning patch could really, really put them on our head, right? So it's like a very, it's like, hey, I totally get the enthusiasm. Consider the following. You know what I mean? Like, it's really fun, and I would ideally want for Frost DK to be really, really good. Both of them and Unholy have been doing it pretty generally well over Mythic Plus, at least like in terms of testing, in terms of tuning. Unless they really like screw them over, they are getting quite a bit of play just from the perspective, from the like utility perspective. They are a lot better in that regard too. Like the class down tree has been a really good thing for them completely. With them trying to make tanks a little bit less of like strong, I do think Blood DK is going to be less of a shoe-in as like a survivability tank that needs no healer. You know, Blood DK can't be independent no more. Blood DK, previously Blood DK no need no man. I feel like now no mana from a healer, but now Blood DK is gonna need man from a healer. You know what I mean? Like to get a heal from their way once in a while. You can decide between Lock and a Mage. Those are good options either way though. I think Mages are a very solid option. Generally has been doing really good in PvE. Mythic Plus in particular has a very solid kit and getting quite a bit of play. Raids, I think you're gonna at least need one Mage, but Mage I feel like is a bit of a safer pick. Both Mage and Warlock generally do sit on a how tuned am I kind of a standing, but I'd say Mages have a little bit better like overall good kit that's good for Mythic Plus and good for Raids. Warlocks can also be really, really good. Again, tuning kind of, both are good classes. Both are good choices though, either way. Like they both bring something only they bring as a class. And they generally have had, like, historically, Mage has been in a really good spot from a Mythic Plus standpoint, but a Warlock, I'm pretty sure, overall, has been good from a raid standpoint. So you could just pick one or the other, honestly. I had a lot of fun on Monk. Yeah, Monks are really, really good. They got nerfed recently, but I don't think the tuning makes that much of a big difference with them. They did get a bunch of talent buffs here and there. I do need to mess around with my Monk a little bit over on the pre-patch realms. Do a couple of keys, or maybe even play one on the beta whenever beta servers are up. Let me also double check this. Yeah, so the beta are not up. Not yet, at least. Yeah, with that being said, I think I'm done for the night chat. I think I'm done for the evening. Tomorrow is another stream. Hopefully we do more beta stuff. Hopefully beta will be back up this evening too, because I was gonna work on a project, but yeah, I might be kind of might have to come up with some other idea. There's a couple I have, but yeah, boys, thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow, hopefully we get some beta stuff done, because they've been doing a lot of hotfixes on the beta. Apparently Rogue's got a slight buff. Monk's got a decent buff with Shadow Pan. Apparently that thing cranks, or it should do a lot more damage, significantly more damage. The Master also got buffed up too, which is kind of nice. They made some changes to Priests. I took a look at those recently. And there's a couple other classes like Demon Hunters also have gotten tuned up a little bit. So that's an opportunity for us to check all of those guys out as well. I don't know why I'm like so burpy right now. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful. Beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And maybe Thursday. Maybe we do some stuff Thursday, because the beta's going to be going away very, very soon. So yeah, we'll see. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful. I'm really bad at ending this. I'm just going to go. Bye. Peace.
lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break